Hey there, donut lovers. Who doesn't love a good donut, right? Whether you're all about that classic glazed or you prefer something wild like maple bacon, we all have our favorites. So what's your all-time favorite donut? Drop it in the comments below. But on a more serious note, today we've got some important news that could impact your daily breakfast or snack choices. Recently, FGF, a company that makes a ton of our beloved donuts, had to recall over 2 million cases of donuts across the US and Canada.
Turning now to something you'll want to know before Super Bowl Sunday, a major donut recall alert. FGF is recalling over 2 million of their donuts and pastries sold in both the US and Canada, according to the Food and Drug Administration.
Canada. Spoiler alert, it's not just a light snack we're talking about here. First up, let's chat about FGF. This company is behind a variety of popular baked goods that you might find at your local grocery or coffee shoppies, even those donuts at Dunkin'. They're a big player in the bakery world. But what happens when something goes wrong? Well, they've just issued a massive recall on over 2 million cases of donuts due to a possible contamination scare.
Food recall that could impact your Sunday morning breakfast plans. FGF brands recalling 2 million cases of donuts that were distributed in grocery stores in the U.S. and Canada. It includes 60 various donut products such as cake rings, fritters, curlers, and munch.
You heard that right, over 2 million. That definitely puts a damper on those sweet breakfast cravings, doesn't it? Now, let's talk about what's causing all this fuss: Listeria. Listeria monocytogenes is a type of bacteria that can seriously mess with your health if ingested. It's not something to take lightly, especially for certain vulnerable groups like pregnant people, newborns, the elderly, and anyone with a weakened immune system. Symptoms can be as mild as headaches and fever, but can also lead to more severe issues. So if you've purchased any of these affected donuts, you definitely want to stay alert. Better safe than sorry, right? Now here's where it gets a bit tricky. These donuts in question were produced before December 13th. Yup, that's a weird date, isn't it? But it's important. Products have expiration dates for a reason, and we should pay attention to them. That also means that if you bought donuts or other items recently produced before that date, it might be time to toss them out, or at the very least, check if they're part of the recall. So keep an eye on those labels, friends. Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about how this affects you and me, the regular donut enthusiasts. It can be pretty alarming to hear about recalls like these, right? It shakes your trust in brands you thought you knew well. Just picture reaching for that delicious chocolate frosted donut at Dunkin', only to find out it might not be safe to eat. Makes you wonder about your other favorites. And just to lighten the mood a bit, why did the donut go to the dentist? Because it had a cavity. But on a serious note, this situation makes you think twice before indulging. It's important to stay informed about what we consume.
And they're giving me free donuts just because of that? I'm taking it.
Yeah, a sweet treat for gamers. Krispy Kreme handing out free donuts to users impacted by PlayStation's network outage.
It was down for nearly 24 hours and it sent gamers into a frenzy until Krispy Kreme stepped up to hand out a sweet reward.
And they just started like bringing them out, like one guy was just taking them off like the little slider where they're being made.
Lastly, let's talk about what companies like FGF can do better. It's crucial for them to ensure rigorous safety measures and quick recall protocols. It's all about transparency, keeping us consumers in the loop about what's going on with our food. Imagine getting a notice about a recall from your favorite donut shop. That would be super helpful, right? And as consumers, we also have a role to play. Staying updated on food recalls is key. Just a quick check online can save you from a potential health issue. So let's be vigilant together, folks. So, to wrap things up today, we explored the recent FGF recall and what it means for all of us donut enthusiasts. From understanding what Listeria is to knowing the importance of those production dates, it's been quite a ride. Let's remember that while indulging in our favorite treats, we should also keep safety in mind. If you enjoyed this video and want more updates on food safety and culinary topics, please hit that subscribe button and join my channel for more delicious discussions. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this recall and your favorite donuts in the comments below.